Just 1 second, getting everything set up, pulling up my chat. Just 1 second. I'm also trying to drink my coffee. Woke up not too long ago. I'm pretty sure I've done like everything in Cruel Act 1. Yeah. No, I can still hear my live stream on my computer. Let me put it down. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. Must see something. He's going crazy. I think I need better gear. Feels squishy. Whoa. Wait, is that better than my boots? No, my boots are better. My throat's kind of scratchy, so I do apologize. going through potions. I need better gear. I think I still have some gear from Act 3. So, I feel like I'm squishy. I wish my dog would hush. Like, he is barking, getting nothing. I apologize for that.
Infusion! By decree of the Count of Ogham, effective immediately, all crimes are now punishable by hanging until death. Hanged criminals will have their bodies thrown into the pit.
2 charm slots. I also have 1 or 2 charm slots, but is it better? What's up, Player Slayer? I'm like at the end of Cruel Act 1. So pretty much 2 acts to go before I'm in endgame. Your mom just showed up. Heck yeah. Alright, so I did all the objectives in this area. Let me get to the next one. I'm pretty much at like the last boss of Act 1. Or Cruel Act 1, so technically Act 4. So there is 2 bosses I gotta look for. That's pretty much all I gotta look for. I don't want those gloves. Whoa, whoa. That thing does a lot of damage. Yeah, but I can't wait until the D4 season. I'm so excited for that. I would have liked to play last epoch, as you can probably see from my title. Oh, what's up, Malfasar? But yeah, I can't wait till the D4 season. I would have loved to play last epoch, but I can't get it on ps5, so... And I know they don't have like a monk on last epoch, but I would have been okay playing Paladin. I like Paladins, they're cool.
First ones.
Is there no limit to corruption's influence?
Sanity is
Almost done with Cruel Act 1.
Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching.
I'm unable.
Waiting. What sickness has come upon us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
This is the cost of pagan beliefs.
I feel like my gear is kind of bad. I mean, my staff's pretty good. I got it in Act 3. It has all 3 element tops. Pretty good stuff. If I find an iron rune, I could make it even better. But some of my gear is not great. So I feel squishy right now. I know the D4 season's only like a week away or so, but I think I'm gonna play this until D4, and then I'm gonna grind Paragon 300 because I've never did that, and I really want to do that. I've kind of set that goal for myself, and then after I do that, I'll come back to this monk and I'll push level 100, and then after I do those things, maybe like jump back into some Monster Hunter or something until like PoE 2 drops another league, or D4 drops another season, or might even try out the new Elden Ring if it's good. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think the Elden Ring's probably going to be good. You just have like these preset classes, and I guess it depends on what classes they give us, because the ones that were in the game, like in the early access port or whatever, was like a warrior-like one, like this bird one that kind of reminded me of like a faith class, something like a paladin. Then there was a mage-like class. There was one called the Duchess, which is like a rogue. I'm hoping they either drop like a monk-like one, or they drop like at least a samurai. So I feel like samurais were so popular at the first Elden Ring, they gotta drop a samurai class or something. If we get samurais, I'll probably play it. I like samurai in Elden Ring. Alright, so I've beaten this boss, so there's just one more boss left. I don't need that. I'm just gonna put all these in my stash. I want to get a big group of monsters to Shattering Palm. Like, Shattering Palm is like one of the coolest abilities. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Most time these strong boxes are hard. I'm just gonna skip it. Might be troll to do that, but I don't care. I Still never downloaded a loot filter. I need to do that. Because even, like I said, even when D4 drops, I'm not done with PoE. I'm having a lot of fun with this monk.
Yes, another one.
I'm gonna take a small break from it and then hit Paragon 300 on a Spirit Born, but then I'll come back to this monk. So what's the end game in last epoch? Oh wait, what's going to take way longer? The level 100 or the Paragon 300? Or both? Paragon 300 this season, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the progression's going to be slower and the game's going to be harder, so naturally it's going to take longer. Because you're going to have to, it's going to take longer to get your gear and get strong enough to farm 100. But I feel like once you can get to the point of farming pit 100, say, I mean, who knows, maybe not all builds can, but if you can get to the point of farming 100s, it's probably going to be about the same as before farming 100s. But you're right, that process of getting to that's going to take longer. And LE is like a combination of Atlas, PoE2, and Maps, PoE1. They're on Twitch. So yeah, that's like the monolith thing in it. Whoa. That bleed does so much damage. I really don't have to clear everything. I just need to get to the boss. I don't want to get swarmed though. Everything in this part does not bleed damage. I feel like this boss is about to be hard for some reason. Alright, where do I go? Wait, it could be this way. What's here? Secret room. I would at least like to get into endgame this week and do a little bit of mapping before D4. So when I come back, I'll just be full in-game grind. I'm about to die. And this build that I'm doing right now on PoE, it's like a max troll build. It's actually pretty good. This is like the leveling variant that like the leveling variant, it uses the Shattering Palm and Eye Strike, but then you also have like Storm Wave for like, that's cool. I didn't know you could Storm Wave with charge stuff. But this is more for like ranged if you're fighting a hard monster. But then once you get in the end game, you drop Storm Wave and Shattering Palm, and you go into like Falling Thunder. So it's like the ground slam that's like a screen clear. So you would Eye Strike against like bosses with the charge staff, like Darth Maul thing. And then you would just Falling Thunder, like mobs. This probably ain't the best monk build, but like, this is the only in-game monk build on max roll. So, and it's a pretty good build, so I just like the way max roll's laid out. Like, I've followed so many max roll guides and stuff while playing D4. I get the layout of max roll. Very easy for me to use. And they explain everything so good on max roll. Like, they even tell you the bonuses to pick and like Act 2 and 3, and there's like a whole written guide that explains everything on max roll. So I like their guides. Where something like Mobilytics, their guides, it's kind of just like, you kind of have to know what you're doing more. It's not as well explained. apparently Woody's Uber Aberoth killed and last epoch didn't count in the race and prize. So did he cheat or what happened there? It's the first I've heard about that. Yeah, Woody Joe writes the guides for Spiritborn on Diablo. He has good Spiritborn guides. Hold on just a second, I'll read that. Get past this so I don't die. He had access to a test client for testing. He was not eligible the whole time. Oh, so did he get like an early start, or did he have to restart? But he had an unfair advantage because he got the test before, so it made him. Surely it was one of those things too, like where maybe he didn't know he wasn't eligible and he just played it and then he like found out. Surely he didn't intentionally cheat. Yeah, the race rules said if you had a test client, you were a tester. Wait 1 second. I seen you said something about D3. I'm interested. I really like D3. Oh, he did kind of the same thing in D3. You know, next D3 season, I might jump into D3. Like, I almost played the last D3 season. Oh, not really the same. More, oh yeah, body. Oh. But yeah, I might play D3 next season. I about played the last season. Like a bunch of the D4 streamers, like they played D4 and they kind of beat it, and then the D3 season dropped, and it was apparently a pretty good one. Like because they're like redoing seasons now, and apparently it was like a really good season they were redoing, and a lot of people played it. And I never jumped in it, so I'll probably jump in the next one. Try some Diablo 3 monk. I feel like this is about to be hard. I just have a feeling. It wasn't in Act 1, but now it's cool. Oh no, I just have a feeling it's about to be rough.
Frozen lash.
This interloper has the power.
Make sure I got everything. Yep.
No news this time. We'll see about that. I'll remove your head by Great Wolf. Have you? Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast!
He's doing a lot of damage to me.
What you promised!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow! Oh, I'm scared. Can he phase? Like, he's not even taking damage, really. I would love it if he phased right now. There we go. I used way too many potions. Ow.
The air grows colder. And now the moon. And now the impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted.
Oh, he hit so hard.
Branded and afflicted.
If I can freeze him whenever he comes out of this phase,
Shall slay
or this part of the fight, feel like he's about to. Oh, I do not like this part. Whoa, whoa.
I smell your blood.
I do not like this part either.
Freezing gale.
Okay, here we go. Freeze him. Oh, I stunned him. He's dead. Between all the freeze and stun build-up, bosses are not hard on the
Allow
monk.
me to clear your mind.
And it is like chunky damage.
For a moment. The madness. It consumed my being.
And I'm kind of missing a lot on the tree. Because this god, it does path up this way, where you can get like some of the staff stuff, I think. But it also paths down here, and I went down here first. And then on my invoker tree, I am thunder, so I shock more, make the shock ground, more elemental damage. The unbound avatar skill. I think the next trial, it goes up here, and it gets +1 spirit for 8 energy shield, +1 spirit for every 20 evasion rating. You can get a bunch of spirit, so you can get more spirit gems. So I can end up getting, I think it's like Wind Dancer, and then there's one for like energy shield, like 2 defensive ones that are really good. Then once I'm in game, I think this build uses, I can't remember if it uses Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder, or just Herald of Thunder. I don't remember.
Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the
Oh yeah, I
desert.
need to pull up my god and see what
From the Vastiri.
I'll pick up
Yes.
next.
Find her.
It picks this up, and I think it picks up intelligence. So yeah.
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please,
As you wish.
stop the madness.
Ooh, a vest.
Let us return to Clearfell.
Evasion
to make
rating
our
vest.
preparations.
So I wonder what they were hinting at, saying they were going to fix gear. I'll save it. I've been saving like all my uniques.
Ancient power.
My coffee's starting to get cold. I gotta drink my coffee.
Count G, we can finally. If you find a
You've done the dark good luck to you. Be careful.
Yeah, I've just been filling this one stash tab up. I need to get that unique one you were talking about. I want to get rid of that. But yeah, like pretty much all these are like uniques. I found this unique quarterstaff, but the stats on it, like, I don't know. I mean, it's good for a day's build up, but you can get a staff. Mine's not even perfect. You get one with the percentage increased physical damage, the actual number of physical damage. So 2 rolls of that. You can get like attack speed, crit chance, crit damage, and then ranks to melee skills. Like that'd be like the perfect staff. So like the stats you can get on a normal staff are just so much better. I did find a unique crossbow as well. I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, nope. I already have energy shield one up there. So I'm gonna put this here. Evasion rating. Energy shield. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna clear out my bag some. I have so many skill gems. Just been stacking them up. If I do end up running another alt. Exalted Orb. Oh yeah, I found a Divine in Act 3. I feel like that was like the luckiest drop I've ever had in PoE 2. Just a Divine during the campaign. Got 7 Exalted Orbs, but I've been using them.
The village. We must. The fledgling. Go. What have you learned? The trail of corruption leads east. The Countess has escaped with the beast.
Cruel Act 2. 2 more acts left, and then I am done with the campaign. See, Act 1. Yeah, I did every objective in Act 1. I pretty much do every objective all the way through, except for, like, in Act 3, these camps, they're like bugged or something. You can't do the camps. There's one over here. And then, oh, you can't see it. But like toward the end, whenever you go through that like teleporter thing, there's like some treasure things. They don't give you bonuses, but like I can't figure out how to do those either, so I just skipped them.
The Bastille awaits.
This outpost, see. Do whatever it takes.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path.
So these are the Marikath. Life seems difficult.
If I remember, the only objective here is find the boss. So, yep, just straight
Worth is
past the
measured by
boss.
actions. I must prove myself.
Pick up this waypoint. I can't say that.
Ready to hunt.
I need a loose filter. When I finish this campaign, I'll definitely get a loose filter. I'm surprised I haven't ran into any rogue exiles on this character. There's a lot of deletes here. Whoa, 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 I'm scared, I'm scared. There's off the orb. I need to try to pull like a giant AoE pack so I can show off this Shattering Palm. It's like really good. How does this work? This is like a string clearing ability. You just like Shattering Palm and it puts a debuff like on everything like within that area, and then they just explode. You just explode it with Ice Strike. And then you just charge staff for more damage. I really only throw down like the bell or hit the ultimate like whenever I'm fighting like a boss or elites. Because that Unbound Avatar, you can see right there where my buffs are, you gotta get 100 stacks in order to use it, and I think it's like a pretty long cooldown too. So I always try to keep it stacked up for like a boss or like a really hard elite or something. A lot of times, whenever I'm fighting like an elite, I can just charge staff and throw my bell down, and then Ice Strike, and it's enough to take out elites pretty quick. I kind of save my Unbound Avatar for bosses. I think the boss is up here. Yep.
Frost Crush! Their leader.
Yeah, bosses are like easy. Mobbing is harder for me on more. Like bosses are so easy.
Let this prove my worth. I should return to the caravan.
Roll wisdom. I'll take this ruby. Oh, an iron rune. I've been looking for that. Well, that would be increase defenses from equipped shield. Should use your bell more, probably make it easier while killing random mobs. Yeah, if I'm really getting swarmed, I can do that. But I kind of like keeping it simple. Like, really, if you, I can't press it, but that charge staff, where it looks like the Darth Maul thing, like, that does a lot of damage. So it's easy if you like dash in and put that Shattering Palm debuff, and then just hold Ice Strike with your charge staff buff, and it kind of screen clears. But yeah, if I'm getting swarmed really bad, I'll throw a bell down. Just destroy everything.
You may.
But yeah, you're right. You definitely can use Bell like all the time for like maximum DPS. But I do think it's a little overkill. You probably just play a little bit more chill and not use it unless you're fighting like an elite or boss.
So this is how they survive.
The beast is, I assume. Do whatever it takes.
Overkill is good. Overkill equals smoother. That is true.
I am a Sala, remain a friend.
So I think I'm about to have to go to the mine
So, we
with that
mark the
flamethrower
trail
boss.
Fight to the last.
So yeah, I did the objective in the first area. Yep. Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, I wonder what they're gonna do to the loot. Like, I can't explain it. Like,
This great
you look. I mean, I don't really know about
roads.
Last Epoch to compare to it, but like you look at D4, like D4 has its problems, but the loot in D4 feels better than the loot in PoE. Like, I feel like if they could take like an element of that and put it in PoE or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the crafting of like turning blues and stuff in, but I don't know. I feel like it's just missing something. Like,
Tempest's bound. Ice strike.
if they could kind of put more of like a D4 or maybe even like a Last Epoch, I don't really know, but I'm sure they do loot really good too. I don't know, I just feel like loot is somewhat uninteresting in PoE. It's just better crafting. They need, yeah, that is true. More deterministic crafting. Because what, didn't D4 still like the masterworking and or was it tempering? They stole something from Last Epoch that was really good. I don't know if it was tempering, masterworking, or both. Maybe PoE should do something like that. I feel like if the crafting was better, PoE would just be the best out of any ARPG. Oh, they stole GAs. Oh, okay. I knew they stole something. Like I said, I haven't played Last Epoch, so I didn't know. One thing I have heard about Last Epoch. Yep, that's exactly what you just said. I was about to say, I heard that like crafting and just gear in general is like the best in Last Epoch compared to any other ARPG. And unironically, I feel like PoE's is the worst right now. Like their crafting, like that's, if I was gonna throw Diablo 4 a bone and give them one thing, they have better crafting and stuff than PoE. Gear, I wouldn't say is the best. They just have a good loot filter, so you only see what you want to see. Okay. So, where would you rank like D4's gear? Like, whenever you're compared to like Last Epoch or PoE, would you say their gear is better? I kind of like the idea. I mean, this is like a Diablo thing. I mean, at least they did this in Diablo Immortal as well, like where you have like a legendary on every piece of gear, and they all have like aspects. I think I like that. Too bad crafting means nothing in D4 when balance is so bad compared to the other two. Yeah, that is true. I just like the concept of like legendary aspects on every piece of gear. If they would balance it more, so it actually give you more creativity. I think that boils down to Diablo has too many multipliers in the game. And say you're talking about Druid, this for example, Shred could have 5 multipliers. I don't know, something like Pulverize may have 6, and by default Pulverize is just going to be better because it has an extra multiplier, or the multipliers they do have are bigger increases. I feel like they need to get those numbers to a closer If they killed multipliers and rebalanced around that, yeah, exactly. Whoa, I'm taking a lot of damage. And I think with this rebalance of the game, like making it harder and rebalance of Pit, I kind of think they have a direction of how they want their game to feel, and they're balancing around that, because I feel like it was too many make the game harder, make the game easier. They didn't really know what they wanted, and I'm hoping at least with this rebalance of the game, this is what they want. And they can balance around that. And they just said they didn't want, or they pretty much implied they didn't want anybody doing 150. Made it way harder. Balance it around 100. And then it's really going to be better when they rework, they rework bosses in Pit, so that might affect balance. I think it's going to be even better when they rework Nightmare Dungeons and they rework the Infernal Hordes and they kind of balance more around those things as well. I just feel like balancing the whole game around Pit was not good. So I'm hoping with those balance will get better. I think the best state of balance was probably Season 5. Because Season 5, you had to have a lot of AoE to clear the Infernal Horde. But like with the tiers, like they scaled up to like 8, you had to have enough bossing damage to kill bosses too. So I feel like, and they balanced the whole game around that, and I feel like the balance was pretty good in Season 5. Season 5 may have been the best state the game's ever been in. I'm pretty sure Season 5 is when they had the level 200 bosses as well. I think they took those away with the expansion. Will this season boss powers are all that matter? Hopefully not. I think you're right, but hopefully not. Because even if they balance boss powers, that's not going to balance the game, because say you take away boss powers, this, for example, say if Barbarian is 2 times as strong as, I don't know, like a Spiritborn, you add the boss powers, even if the boss powers are balanced, Barbarian's still stronger than a Spiritborn, unless a Spiritborn can exploit a power more. I'm not using any of my buttons. I'm just holding on I strike. Yeah, I need a loot filter. There's so much gear here. Oh, my game's lagging. Quarter staff. I think all my stuff is better than that. I mean, I could have picked up that, the gold piece and sold it, but I don't really care. I haven't had any gold issues just by playing the game. So what objective is here? There's like a war cache. I haven't even really been looking for it. Hopefully I can finish Act 2 today. I think that's my goal. Maybe not on stream, but by the end of the day of playing. Hopefully I get done with Full Wipe too. I'm getting a lot of Exalted Orbs. Armor, Energy Shield. Oh yeah, another reason I don't really like using Bill unless I'm fighting like an elite or a boss is because like you already do so much damage with the charge staff and eye strike, and you like dash with it and the Bill drops in place, so you're kind of like moving slower when you use Bill. So I kind of bring that out whenever I'm fighting the elite. I was talking about boss powers in D4. I already know, one thing I'm probably going to hate about the boss powers, I already know it's not going to be one of those things you can play which boss power you want. Like, maybe one class scales lightning damage, one class scales fire damage. Well, if your class doesn't scale fire damage, you can't play the fire power. So if that's the one you want, and your class doesn't scale it, you're kind of forced into playing a certain class. That's how I feel like it's going to be. And that is no good. It's kind of like, I know like Spiritborn is probably going to use the Ashava poison power.
And lash.
That could be a good belt. What's my belt? What did I do there? Oh, that's the same as the belt I have. I need to craft some stuff on that belt. Where's the mine?
Place is a tomb.
Whoa, whoa. Great helm. So what's the objective here? I think just the boss. Whoa. Did I get the war cache? Yeah.
Fury of Frost!
Almost got swarmed right there. How long have I been live for? About an hour? Probably go another hour. Shorter stream today. I feel like if I go this way, it's just going to loop back around. I think the right way is top corner.
Freezing strike! Yeah.
Yeah, I think the right way is top corner. So I wonder when my next trial of ascendancy is. Chat, do y'all know if there's another trial during the campaign? Like, after you do your second trial in Act 3, when is the next trial?
Flesh and bone. Face out, Baradun.
She's insane!
Insane? Shut your mouth, traitor! Breathe it in! Burn, oppressors!
Quickly, break the lock. Winds praise you. 1,000, please, take me.
At least there's one survivor of this madness.
Who goes there? You may trade with me. Take your time.
You know, this staff that I found in Act 3 might carry me the rest of the way through. I feel like it's going to be hard to find something better. Is this an iron rune? I'll make it even better. Because it gives me all 3 elements. I need all 3 elements. Because at Ice Strike you convert physical to cold. And whenever you do cold, fire, or lightning, you get 30% increased damage from your passive tree for each element. So that works out nicely the way this works for the campaign.
And shatter they shall.
I'll put an iron rune in. Yeah, this is a really good staff. Almost 140 physical, almost 80 lightning, almost 60 fire. And it's got attack speed on it.
Warm nights.
I know what job he intends to. Sela.
Use the desert map to travel to. Hey, Amalthasar, if you're still there, when is the 3rd trial of Ascendancy? Like, when is my next trial? Because I did the one in Act 2, Act 3. Is there another trial during the campaign? Cruel Act 2, Cruel Act 3? Or is there not another one until endgame?
Why has the caravan stopped?
Oh, okay. My bad.
The Halani gates are closed, and the Faradan hold them in defense of the beast. We will have to find
Level
another way.
55 token in next dungeon. Oh, so there's I'm about to another one, is what you're saying.
For glory. For glory.
Because I think I'm like level, I forgot, like level 51, 52, something like that. I know I don't get another spirit, more spirit until Cruel Act 3, when you kill the Bog Witch a second time. I just didn't know whenever. But whenever I do get my next Trial of Ascendancy, I'm getting this for more spirit. And the last thing I'll grab is this. Critical hits, ignore non-negative elemental resistance.
The Halani gate, but there is another way.
So, our city, let us see if this... For glory.
Alright, before I go here, I'm gonna go outside and hit my vape. I'll be back in like 2 minutes or so. Nobody go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm probably way more excited for the D4 season than most people are. I cannot wait to jump back in. I like pit pushing, so for me, I kind of am more pigeonholed into whatever build is the best for pit pushing. I'm hoping that like the evade build is really good. I like crushing hand. I guess if I had to play Quill Volley again, I would. I'm guessing Quill Volley might still be the best, because on PTR, you could use any core skill and scale, I think it was the Ashava Poison Power, but the best build base without the powers was Quill Volley, so that's probably going to be the best. And it does like, because it just does like rapid damage, and it does like a lot of hits. I think for Spiritborn, what they're going to have to do is they're either going to have to nerf Quill Volley, which I kind of hope they don't, because Spiritborn is in a good spot. They need to buff other skills, like something like Crushing Hand that doesn't do as many hits or something. They need to make those hit harder. Bring it closer to Quill Volley. So what's my objectives here? Oh, okay. This is probably my next trial.
Ready? Let's do this.
I do not like doing these.
Spirit, guide us. Stay on it. That beast is now mighty form. The spirit calls.
Monk is just such a fun class to play in Path of Exile. I can't wait until they add the unarmed, so I can do like a punch monk. And hopefully like they have like some lightning and ice like punch abilities or something like that. A greater iron rune. It's the first one of those I've seen. I'm gonna save that for a really good weapon. When the expansion drops in D4, I'm guessing the next class will most likely be a paladin. I also have a feeling that instead of a paladin, they could add a Valkyrie class. Like still like a holy class, but like it might use like a spear and a shield or something, almost like the Huntress in PoE. That would be pretty cool as well. But whenever they drop the new class for the expansion, that first season of the new expansion, I would main the new class just to try it. But then after that, like Spiritborn is my main. When they dropped Spiritborn, I was like, well, Spiritborn will be my main unless they drop a monk. And I think Spiritborn is Diablo's version of a monk, so that's probably just going to be my main. Ow.
lash!
I'm trying to find that boss. The one that I think is going to give me my next trial. I hate to backtrack, but I'm going to go back down here to this part of the map I didn't discover just to make sure the boss isn't there, so I don't have to backtrack as much.
Frozen lash!
Because I can't remember where that boss was.
Lash!
The boss might be over here. If not, then just backtrack for nothing. Yep, dead end. That's my luck. Whoever made these map layouts, like, I don't know. I don't like how much backtracking there is. I wish it was more like straight path. See, I already did the bell chest. So the boss has got to be... Boss has got to be up here.
What works of wonder?
Empower!
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a jinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marrakech blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Okay, that's the next area. So the boss has got to be somewhere through here. Next time I go back to the town area, I need to see if the vendor has any upgrades. I'm not really getting any drops that are upgrades. So the boss has got to be back this way. I have unintentionally cleared this whole map. I did not want to do that. This kind of worked out that way.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering.
I'm not doing that.
Bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikath blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Yeah, the boss is right here.
Something has been sealed away here with great ire.
Now, Jindak, I prove myself.
Completing the Ascension trial will not grant additional ascendancy points. Dang. Just gonna pick. I don't even need that. I don't want that either. I'm pretty sure all my skills I'm using are...
Flicker Strike is a teleporting attack. Hold down the button for Gathering Storm to build...
I'll just add my skill points when I go back to town. Kind of just destroying everything. So the boss and the command tent.
Let us see what the Phantom had in store for me.
Hold them back while I
My game was kind of lagging there.
Let the tide of war flow.
We must open.
I can't move my character. This is not good at all. Can I hit him through the wall? I don't think I can.
Continue the assault. Slay them all.
trying to find the command tents. Yeah, I watched both nights of WrestleMania this past weekend. It was pretty good. That main event with John Cena and Cody. It's not as good as I thought it would be. I was kind of expecting kind of like they did last year and bring out a bunch of legends. But The Rock didn't show up. Stone Cold did show up, but he didn't show up during the match. He just showed up to talk before the match, so that wasn't what I was expecting. The only appearance during that John Cena match that they had was Travis Scott came out there. That was kind of weird.
Thunder!
There's the command tents.
Meet the dreamer.
I'm gonna drop everything right here. Or let me look at this staff. I think mine's better. That's the weird thing about these objectives. You have to pick up the stuff or it won't count.
I have no room for that.
Alright, so I just had to find the boss now. Okay, so now I don't even have to clear everything. I can just find the boss.
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm the hunter. Give these demons no quarter.
That spring clear is so satisfying.
Surge!
Alright, I'm trying to find the boss. My game is lagging off a lot. Here's the boss.
Noxious sick.
Whoa. Oh, he's frozen? don't even think I killed this boss. I think I just phased him. And he runs away. What?
I tried to seek peace, and the Sycamores disgraced me.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
I just got one shot.
Noxious Sycamore.
Is this possible?
The Mariketh will fall by my hand.
See, I don't understand why I'm getting one shot. Might be a gear thing. I think some of my gear is still like outdated. Yeah, I'll take so much damage. I'm like blast cannon. Keeps moving away from my belly too. That's annoying.
I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sand.
Yeah, I think it's a resistance thing too. I've kind of just been picking up whatever I find and stuff. I think like my cold resistance isn't bad. Maybe lightning is decent, but like I don't know. Maybe my lightning resistance is low. I don't know. I had to look. Yeah, you're right though. I think it's a resistance problem.
Make haste. He must not escape.
I have seen the face of the enemy, and it.
And I don't even have that much energy shield.
Quickly.
Once I hit in game, I'll probably stack more energy shield.
This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sources.
Yeah, I've done like everything in this zone so far.
Sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to
And
the
yeah, I killed that
caravan
boss, and it dropped on those tokens for a trial, but it said does not grant additional ascendancy points. Another thing that would probably fix my resistances is none of my gear is socketed. Like if I socketed my gear, I could probably fix my resistances. Check cold, lightning, cold, some fire res, no resistance, lightning, cold. So yeah, my cold resistance probably ain't bad. Not 33%. Yeah, yeah, these are bad. Yeah, I need to fix my resistance. That's what it is.
If you are the trait, I will tell you. Take care.
Jarman, we would have to stay inside.
So is there a quest?
Yes. Move swiftly.
I'm gonna go to the vendor and see if there's some better gear I can buy.
Who goes there?
This isn't bad. I don't think it's as good as the one I have either. Evasion rating. Oh, that has plus spirit on it. 191. What's mine? Oh, 226. And what is my helmet? 194. Okay. $73. And none of this gear is better than mine.
Sounds guards guide you.
So the Badlands. Keith, Valley of Titans. I probably need to go in that order too. That way I can get the two halves from here and then put them into the Valley of Titans. For that second bonus, being in Cruel. I need to pull up this Maxwell guide I'm following. See where I should put my next 2 points. So I'll pick up this one with my next level, and then they stop pathing down here, and then they start going this way. Going this way. Oh, and then they go up here. So I guess they don't even grab the quarterstaff stuff on this build while leveling. So the only objective here is the Shrine of Bones. And I don't think you get that half until you go into the Bone Pits. I don't like these mages here either. These skeletal mages things. They do a lot of damage. I remember them. About to build them. There's a lot of elites here.
Empower!
I think the Shrine of Bones is like on the outside part of the map, so I should probably just stick to the outside. Checkpoint.
Stretch.
Alright, that's the Bone Pits. So now I just found the Shrine of Bones, and then I can checkpoint back there. Oh, that's an elite, I can tell by that little red circle on the outside. Oh. Check out this mage. This mage is doing a lot of damage. Shrine of Bones. Found it. I'm gonna clear out this stuff. To the bone pits. But that is not the bone pits. Bone pits that are down here. So I think the half of that medallion thing is inside the bone pits. If I remember correctly. So yeah, I just have to kill the boss and find the half of the... Found it. Wow, that was lucky. So now I just find the boss. And I can get out of here. Going through some potions. I want that too. What's home? Oh, it disappeared. I think like the thing where your loot disappears is turned off. There we go. That's a dead end. I have a feeling this double boss fight at the end of this is going to be kind of hard. Just through here. Possibly. Where's this boss spot at? Oh, it's right here.
This trap will only be your doom.
This is where I die. I'm going through some mana. Whoa, whoa, I'm scared.
Before...
Max life lightning res. I already have a lot of lightning res. And this is lower evasion and energy shield. Max life fire res. A lot less evasion and energy shield. I got the relic. It says the objective for the boss is still there, but it normally goes away when I turn into the green thing. Had to chug some of my coffee before it got cold.
Winter prevails.
How long have I been live for? Almost 2 hours. I think I'll knock out at least another zone on stream. Wait, I'm gonna Google when my next trial is exactly. That way I make sure I don't miss it. When is the third trial? There's a whole trial of ascendancy guide on Max Shaw. I'll see. For passive points 5 and 6. The trial of the Sekima via a level 60 plus or trial of chaos. So it will probably end up being a trial of chaos. Cool. Act 3. I think there's another thing that drops in Act 2, close to the end though. I think it's in Deshar. So that could be it. I need to be level 60 though. Oh, this one gives you 4 sockets. I'm gonna save that for whenever I respec. Got the greater jeweler, super lucky. Oh, is that like hard to find?
Still resonate from this place.
If it's hard to find, I'm definitely saving that for when I respec to my in-game build. I drop Shattering Palm and Stormwave for Falling Thunder. Perfect is the only harder. Your merc has not found it. Oh. So what's here? A shrine, and okay, the shrine is like one of those underground rooms, and then there's a boss here that gives you some bonus. I forgot how much bigger Act 2 was than Act 1. I kinda wish all the acts were closer to the size of Act 1. I thought the campaign wouldn't be that bad if that was the case. And I think this is literally my 4th month, so... You know, if I would've just stuck to it, something I can't do in ARPGs, I like restarting. Really any game. I'll probably be like level 90 plus right now. But I'm not restarting again. My D4 is so close. And I don't even want to restart a bunch of times, and I'm actually going to use the build loadouts in D4 this time as well. I really just want to hit Paragon 300. I don't want to waste my time leveling. What, I did 7 Spiritborns last season. Season 6 I did 9. I don't waste my time leveling all those characters. If I do more than one character, I'm doing a different class. Oh, 2 of the same relic drops. When they drop more classes and they drop the Paladin, I think I want to try the Paladin, ideally. Or Temple, or whatever it ends up being. The Paladin lock class. I think outside of the monk-like classes in games like this, my second archetype of a class is a Paladin-like class. Kind of like whenever I was like a big time WoW player, I just played WoW all the time. Like Monk was always my main, but like I had a bunch of alts, but like my second favorite class after Monk and WoW to play was the Paladin. I like the Retribution Paladin. Is this the boss? No. I dashed in, I didn't do anything. I haven't corrupted any of my skill gems yet either. I'm kind of waiting on that. Eventually I'll need to corrupt my skill gems and go for more slots for support gems. What is this?
Don't let up.
I'm not even gonna follow that thing. Oh, here's the boss.
Sinister fiend.
Easy.
I won't soon forget.
Why do they keep going away? I guess I keep accidentally, like, turning off the loot visibility. 2 more skill points. I'll do those later. Not worried about it this second. So I'll need to find the other objective now. I don't have to, I just like to find all the objectives.
Frozen fate.
Whoa. Whoa. What is going on? Feel like the objective will probably be down here. Yeah, I really need a loot filter. So much useless crap this drops. I don't think it would be down here. Alright, I need to find the checkpoint so I can go right here. What, was this the one? Yeah, this was it. I just skipped over it. Oh, a level 3 support gem. First one I've seen. I'll just pick up everything. I have a lot of dexterity on my amulet. I don't want some of my skills to mess up. Level 13.
Tempest Bell must be charged. Charged staff.
Charged staff would be the next most valuable. Level 13.
Tempest Bell. Enemies near the top.
Calm.
Tempest Bell must be.
Tempest Bell. Stormwave I barely even use. And there was something else I was gonna look at. I'm blanking here. Oh, it was the level 3 support gem. Right, let me look at my guide. Because I'm missing some supports. Okay, these have the 3 they need. I think the next most valuable one for me to grab would be the bell one for more boss damage. Should be under like Font of Rage. I need more strength. I think. Yeah. So I need to, I can't get this yet. I need to respec a little bit and change one of these passive points out to make the strength. I'll just save that until I get back to the town. So I've done the objectives here. I need to find the next area. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Are you enjoying Last Epoch more than PoE?
They put their faith in the wrong gods.
Like in its
This
current
place is a
states of each
testament to
game?
their choice.
Thrust crush!
About the same. So, you still gotta get to endgame on Last Epoch. So say if you play Diablo for a week or two and you don't like it, what's your plan? Are you going back to PoE or are you going to Last Epoch? What's your plan after D4? Or maybe both. I don't know. Honestly, in limbo on the matter. You could probably do a little bit of both. Like, imagine, probably grind some Last Epoch until D4 comes out. Play D4, do what you want with the season. Once you're done with the season on D4, maybe jump back into Last Epoch, do some of its in-game, since it's been so long since the season. And then once you're happy with that, maybe jump back into some PoE. And part of me wanted to like get Last Epoch because it was like the popular thing, like when it come out, like here recently with the new season. But I was thinking, I'm like, well, I really don't want to play on my laptop because it's not that good of a laptop. And I was like, I feel like all the streamers are going to be streaming Last Epoch. So if I stream PoE, there's less people streaming it. So there's probably still people that didn't go play Last Epoch that are playing PoE. So they're going to want to watch PoE content. So I was like, I'll be good for that. Need to find the golden tomb. And me personally, like I try to be different. I try to not like follow like what's the popular thing to play, and I just kind of just do what I want. There's been so many times like D4 where like a lot of the player base has quit D4, but I'm still playing D4 because I like D4. Monk is so fast. That's the next area. At some point, you should really jump back into PoE too, like after D4 and stuff, so we can do some mapping together. I feel like that'd be fun. just pick up all this stuff. So now I'll go to the next area. So the offering and the guarded thing. Yeah, I know exactly what those are. One gives you a ring, and one of them is like one of those guarded things like this where all the statues come alive. Yeah, if I can get in the habit of like dashing into each pack like this with Shattering Palm, like the clear speed on this is like absolutely crazy. Yep, this is the objective. Alright, watch this, watch this. Shattering Palm is crazy. The screen clear is so crazy on this. And let me do it again, let me do it again. Did you see that, Malphasar? That big screen clear I did at the beginning when they were all around? It was crazy. Like, it was that one, like, where you open this and they all attack you and swarm you. And whenever you, like, do this, it, like, puts a debuff, like, on all of them in the surrounding area. So I put the debuff on, like, all of them, and I killed one of them and just did, like, a screen clear. Whoa. That's what I get for having no fire resistance. Get one shot by a normal guy. Oh, they came back. But they don't... Ah, I can't do it again. That's unfortunate. So I gotta find the elemental offering. They'll probably give me a good ring from the other objective too.
On this, the meeting place of seven
So
waters,
this is probably,
stone of our new home.
yep, this is where the boss
May
is.
Keth
So I gotta
stand
find the other
eternal,
objective.
the heart of peace and prosperity, the bastion of our people.
I'm scared not having like any fire res. Getting fire shot at me.
Frozen fate.
Where's that objective at? Yeah, I know they mentioned something about fixing the loot in PoE, like after Easter. I mean, it's like right after Easter, so I'm hoping like whenever I jump in and play D4 and play it for, I don't know, like however long it takes me to get Paragon 300, I'm really going to grind it. And then by the time I jump back in here, maybe they'll have like some of the loot stuff change, or crafting, or whatever they plan on doing. Hopefully they've made that change. Where is that objective? This map is just so big for nothing. Well.
Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill.
Here it is.
The snow, for the wonder I felt as a child.
So what resistance is like the worst? Lightning or fire?
The city is quiet.
This act is lightning, so I'll grab the lightning. Man, max mana and like a super low roll of chaos res. This at least has fire on it. I don't know. I need some better rings. So, is there not a checkpoint up here?
On this, the meeting place of 7 waters, we lay the first stone.
The only objective was to kill this boss.
He holds a new loyalty now.
I was weak.
Then why
I have 3 passive points to put in.
come look? My king kneels.
Am I gonna kill him before I can even see his health bar? That's kind of funny.
He didn't want me.
Immortal, please end my suffering. My followers are long since dust, and I am but parchment. My veins dry as sand. None remember my name, and none think of me. I awoke from my long slumber, unable to move. My time has passed. I ask you, mortal, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite.
I don't know if you tapped that again or if it just re-popped up.
It must be done. Death. Thank you.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely finish Act 3 today. I'll probably finish it off stream. Oh, okay. Oh, did you just like read more into it or something like that? It still gotta suck though. Like, maybe even if he didn't know, but like he made a hardcore character and still like race for it, and come to find out you can't even be qualified. How long have I been live for? Almost 2.5 hours.
There was a god. Do not wander.
You draw unwanted attention.
So I'm almost done with Act 2. All I have to do is do the Valley of the Titans, and then I'll unlock Dashar. And then the your client re1. Yeah, that's what I was confused. I was like, is it popping up? Like, it will do that sometimes, like, but it normally doesn't show in chat again. Normally it just pops up on the bottom part of my screen, like through my PlayStation. Like, yeah, normally, like, say if you comment like an hour earlier, like sometimes it will randomly pop up on my TV, but it won't like pop up like on the chat or whatever. And it actually popped it up a second time. That's why I was like, did it do that, or did you say it again? I was having a chat with past Harrison. See, this is a can't miss stream. I've done unlocked time travel. Some next level stuff.
Slavery will not be necessary when the dreamer awakes.
Yeah, I was looking up about the trial as well, and it said you can do the next trial in either Cruel Act 2 or 3, and you can find that little token thing for the trial at level 60, and you can do it then, but the one I found was before level 60, so I couldn't. Or you can wait until Cruel Act 3 and do the ultimatum one. So I guess it gives you like 2 different chances at it, like getting it. And then the last trial is like, I think level 75, if I remember reading correctly. Yeah, my resistances are so bad. And I have like some energy shield on all my gear. Because I have like the base monk gear or whatever. The evasion energy shield. But my energy shield levels are so low. And the evasion's kind of low too. That's what this guide's using while leveling. But I swear it's better to just, like, for example, put evasion on your chest, get like a full evasion piece, and then get like a full energy shield on your helmet, and then like kind of like stagger them like that. Yeah. And there's other ways you also can increase it. Like you can get like more through your tree. Like there's some stuff right there. There's some right there. That's why I'm kind of just going. That's what part of the reason my resistances are so bad. I'm just like trying to get like the highest number of evasion and energy shield on each piece as I'm finding them. I need to look at the vendor, see if there's anything. Whoa. 124? 137. But this has way less lightning damage. I don't really like the other stats on that either. Like this has 420 evasion rating. Like that's so much more evasion than this. It's like double. Same with like, where is it good? Like this has 113 energy shield. My helmet only has 77. So I feel like it's better just to get like full, like energy shield, full evasion on certain pieces and stagger them on monk. Or really, once you start really push like mapping and in-game and stuff, you really don't even use energy shield. Like, or not energy, you really don't use evasion. You go full energy shield. You just stack energy shield. You could probably get like a roll. Say if I was doing full energy shield, you could probably get like some type of roll of evasion on your chest, like on the energy shield piece. And then you can go to your passive right here. And you could go down to, where is it? Subterfuge mask. And you get +2 evasion per 1 max energy shield on your helmet. And you could stack some evasion that way. But kind of still be full energy shield.
I hear you.
I'll just see if there's any better base monk gear. 191. It's 226. $128. Fire and cold res. Max life. Ooh, that might be an upgrade. 194. Ah, it's not. Dang. I need to be looking for stuff with quality on it as well. At least weapons with quality.
Sands guide you.
How long have I been live for? 2 hours and 32 minutes. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm just gonna grind the rest of Cruel Walk 2 off stream. I think it was a good, shorter stream. Oh. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I will try to stream. I'm probably gonna try to stream one more time before the D4 season. And by then I'll try to be in endgame so I can do like one stream of mapping before. And then we'll be grinding some D4. Gonna grind Paragon 300. Call me crazy. And then after that I'll probably be back to some PoE. Trying to push level 100 on the sky. Well, until next time. Peace.